Oh my goodness, I've been talking this whole time and I forgot to press live. Oh, I'm sure people can see me like, wait, is she speaking? I can't hear her. Woo! Now I'm gonna talk all over again. All right, let's do this one more time because I noticed the live button wasn't there. Like, oh my goodness, my head is somewhere, I guess. Greetings, Dance. Okay, medicine. I'm Elder Medicine Bear Claw. Nisto. Ay, Inyano siya. I'm a goofball, he said, because I already been talking for 5 minutes and wondering how come no one's texting or I don't even see the like button and I forgot to press the like button. Oh goodness. Okay, I will say it again anyway. Welcome to my community. Thank you for being here. And those who email, text me, message me on Messenger for speedy recovery for my husband and myself. And thank you. We he was feeling a lot. I have rubbed him down on my Vicks that I make, and he slept all Friday. Then Saturday it was my turn not feeling well. So I think it was maybe a 24-hour bug or something. But both our voices are like come and go. Right now he sounds like a little bird. So I said, it's okay. Greetings. The truth is in the back. Hi. I'm well, thank you. Marcy, my beautiful child, how are you? Tell your daughter I said hello as well. Um, I'm feeling better. It's just my throat. I just did some honey, a little bit of lemon together, and doing okay. We're both doing okay. His voice is a little more harsh than mine. But we're doing. He's getting my feeder because it's empty. I'm taller than my husband. He's only 5'5", 5'6", and I'm 5'8" now. I was 5'9". I'm shrinking. Oh goodness! Like now I can't talk. Well, thank you for coming to my community, and wanted to. Is it okay? All right. Can you guys give me a few seconds so I can make the water for the hummingbirds, please? Um, Go ahead and chit chat in the community, listen to the flutes, and I'll be right with you. The flutes.
Well, throw that other one away.
Where's the other one?
Throw this other one.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being patient and being kind and waiting. Kentucky Blue, Dansei. Okay, welcome. So, anyway, I do want to say those who sent messages, text me, and emailed me, we are doing good. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Right in. So, I hope everyone's well. I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend and they stay safe from the storm. Tell me, how was your guys' weekend? I would love to hear how yours went. And if anyone would like to come and join me, let's see. Here we go. You're more welcome if you want to come in and come in and join. and introduce yourself. Let's see. I have a few people that I like. I'm only going to put it in mine because I don't want to get kicked out again. I got kicked out of Squash Topic PA, which is one of my sons that I sponsored. So I don't know who kicked me out. There's initials on there. It says Soundwave. Sanse, okay. Good morning on this beautiful morning of Monday. We had a lazy weekend. It rained. Oh, I know. I'm so sorry. I've been asking Mother Earth to bring not as much rain, but enough. And I know some places were getting a little bit flooded, and I do apologize for that. Sanse Uncut, welcome, welcome, my sweetheart. My little mysteries. I also tried to my clan was here Thursday and Friday. I thought they had left. No, they were in the cornfield. We had a few relatives, residents, excuse me. They were calling the office phone. Hey, something's moving in the cornfields and it stinks really bad. So I sat on the porch. Our patio. We don't have a porch. I wish we did. I said, come, stay here. So the three came. The dog man always will be. Oh, excuse me. I do need to take this. Okay. Nahiste kayo na kay. Yakoy niya. Hi. Hi, hi. Hi, kepehe. Okay. Bye. I apologize. That was the community, the councils, one of the councils, saying we have a Zoom meeting at 2:30, and they want me to. I had to mute it for a second. Can you hear me now? Can anybody hear? Can you hear my voice? Hello. Good morning. Okay, thank you. No, I had muted. It was my one of the councils, and she's letting me know we have a Zoom meeting. So, say, Robin, thank you. You popped in my mind when I was talking to Mama Rainfeather. Since Mama Rainfeather had passed, I've been getting more of the guidance. She tells me where she is and for me to concentrate to go with her. And it's just like I do on the live with anyone that's investigating their area, which they say hunt, I say investigation or investigating. Um, my husband knows not to touch me if I'm sitting there quietly and if I'm speaking out, because I'll have a earpiece with the microphone in front of me, and he'll text on their live what I say. I'll say it, period, and that means send. So, and I'll be either in their investigation in that area, I'd be on the tree sitting, and you can see the glowing of me sitting on the tree. It's our body's here, but I'm over there when they're investigating, and I'm trying to. Um, there's, I think, about maybe 60 of us in this world that can do that. Transplant their body. So, and this is how I can tell who and how far, if it's 40 yards, 25 yards, 2 feet away. Even Mama Rainfeather, mainly you can see her. She's completely white, all ghost. You can see her. In fact, one of my sons, Sangha, aka Biggie, he got. I showed him when I caught it. I asked to allow me to photograph. So, in my mind, I have to sit here and concentrate and then click. So we got her when she was right next to a big black, and it was very, very nice to see her. You could see that the big old, it's like a cloaking. That's what she looked like. And that's how she runs around. She does go to many places. Sunway says hurricane really messed up things up. Not a lot of news coverage. So sad. Lives destroyed. It's like being swept up the rug. Yes. Um, I was praying a lot for you guys not to have heavy storms. I asked to bring storms to us so that way because California, need it. And when I spoke to some of the councils in First Nation and over in my hometown too, Blackfoot Mountain, they were saying that we need rain. And Canada has been getting a little bit, not much, but they're getting the coldness. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. I do know that there has been a lot of keep going. There has been deers and bears coming out. If Bigfoot was in trouble, would they ask for our help? Those who they trust, they will. Say if there is a young juvenile, they will try to point and ask which way, but they do come out. I will say that, yes, they do. And they very much well call out to their clan. So it is. Okay. I wonder, wait a minute, why is it not really showing? I'll be in the center with my boy. I tell My son, your brother over here, likes to take control. I'm trying to get where he can see. Tansei, face of face. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Once again, I'm Elder Medicine Bear Claw. Welcome to my channel. Unas ko este nukwa. Neta nis kagen tulcha. In other words, I spoke a different native Canada. Aste, aiste, neaka moiste. That is saying, would you guess what language? Roger, my sweetheart, how are you? Welcome. I hope everyone is well. My husband and I both woke up very happy this morning. When they watch us in the woods, is it entertaining? Actually, yes, they laugh at us. Well, not me, but they laugh at most of the people because they're like trying to figure, like look for markers. And I'm going to tell you a secret. Those who do put glow sticks, don't move and put them on another tree. They will. They'll move it, put in another tree, because either you're getting too close to where juveniles or the babies are, and yep, they do move them, or the dog man will move it. Water. Haven't been really eating since Friday. I drank half a cup of coffee. They wanted, so I took some tea out. I was drinking gray tea with some honey, and I made 2 toast. Asked my husband, he wanted, and he said no. It was good. I only ate half of a toast since Friday. I haven't really been eating, so I cooked, but I made chicken soup with drumsticks, corn in a cob, real small, red potatoes, celery, carrots. I also put half a cup of rice in it. I put yellow onion, purple onion. I put cilantro, 3 bay leaves, and a half a lemon. Now I boiled the chicken with the lemon and the yellow onion. I also put zucchini in there. My husband says, you mainly made a vegetable. I said, no, this is how I was taught to make chicken soup. He goes, well, you don't put noodles? I say, you always put rice. You tell me put rice. So it's a choice. Noodles or rice. I'm not putting both. That's too much starch. He starts to laugh. But I do. I don't know how to make just for him and I. I have a big pot that I made, and my clan will eat it. I put like a big bowl, and I put in there, but they won't eat the chicken. They'll eat everything else and drink the juice, the broth, but they won't eat the chicken. So that's all I put there is vegetables in the broth, and they'll eat it. My husband says, why do the clan come? He says either they are important, they miss me, or how they can sense we're sick. Tansei, JP. If you want to join, you're most welcome. I watched your broadcast last night. I went to bed after 9:30 for my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law Carmen. It was her 60th birthday, and we left here at 1 p.m. Drive 100 miles to go. Surprise birthday, and she was surprised. And then I said the prayer, and she was crying. Um, she was next to me, sitting down, and I'm beside her. So I was blessing her, and then I said the prayer in front of everybody in my language, and then I said it in English. I had some of her sister-in-laws like shocked because I was speaking my all this time. They thought I was Mexican. No. But I do understand it. I can speak it a little bit. So it was really nice. I I know she's on Tansei CP, honey. I haven't seen her. She hasn't come on anymore. I think she's upset at me because I took the wrench away. I said I wanted to keep my close family, and I was told by council that only those who are close to me, they should be have a wrench as a monitor. So I told her I apologize if she got upset. And I allowed her to be for almost a year, and I have not heard from her. She hasn't been on here, but I do know she goes on her channel. So I'm really sorry for those. I asked her if she's really upset because I didn't get her a wrench. So, but it wasn't meant for any badness or harshness or anything. I just said I'm sorry, but due to my counsel and saying that I should have only immediate family or close family, those who I sponsored, those who I gave them a native name. So again, I do apologize. I love everyone, believe me, I do, and I pray for everyone every day. What did Marcy say? I take the elderly neighbors sometimes. Ah. Oh yeah. Gator Sky for Tansei, Yahari, Dakoin, Candy and Randy. Much blessings. Thank you for coming here. I truly, truly appreciate it. I received your email. I'm always pleasure to help and address anything that is necessary. So, as it is, I started your bag and it has your name on it. And I was able to, oh my goodness, what is he doing? That is a big hummingbird. He's new. Wow. Never seen a hummingbird that big. What kind of wildlife you have in where you live? I have possum, skunks, peacock, cattle. I have squirrels. Even the squirrels have a nest over here by my shed, right by the tree. I get all kinds of different birds. The little brown ones. The only ones that don't come around are the hawks. No, excuse me, the black crows. Um, and then over here in Sonora, the Yosemite there, we have the bears. We have deer. I don't have elk here. We have two different kinds of bears. I do know that. Everyone, let's give a hand for Gear Sky Exploration. This is Randy and Candy. I won't say her real name because I do know it, but she likes to be called Candy, and that's wonderful. Um, Marcy and Uncut Savage, Ace and Roger, CP. Um, who's the other one? Roger, John P. Something. Oh, the truth is in the background. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Mr. Kwe. Hoshita. These. Well, I hope everyone really had a quiet, enjoyable weekend. I will say this. I haven't got any hate mail, so I'm very glad about that. But then I also kind of miss it because I like to read them now. I was actually reading, I saved all the ones, and I actually read and I was like, such in tears. My husband says, "Why are you crying?" I said, "I'm not crying. They're just coming down because the person is taking the time to type all this. I know who it is and it saddens me, but I guess it's the way they want to express themselves." So everybody has to remember that sometimes when you're writing to someone or texting, the energy goes with it. So, and I pray for those that, feel that the anxiety or the sadness in them to bring some humble into their heart and, allow Mother Earth and the Creator continue them walking, but give them joyful. You know, we're from northern New Mexico. My wife is Caucasian and I'm Hispanic. Ah, okay. Sí, yo sé español también, tampoco. Muchas gracias, ves a mí con nietas aquí. And JP, he speaks Portuguese. I remember a hummingbird at camp would fly over my head when I got there and sound. John, greetings. Yeah, they sound like hummingbirds when they're flapping their wings. I have 3 feeders here. One with no leverage for to put their little claws on, and the other one there's 4 where they can climb. But for some reason, one of them don't want to share that whole feeder. Qué bueno. Ay, ay. Sí. Gracias, Maki. Yesterday, I had to do a lot of Spanish talking because my husband's side of the family are his sister and my husband are Chow Chow and Mexican. So, and they speak a lot of Spanish. And I was trying to translate to another friend of mine because um, my brother Anthony is my husband's best friend of 40 years. And we all are together, and he understands a little bit. But his fiance, Diane, she's like, "What are they saying?" And she goes, "I understand, like, hola, ¿cómo estás?" And she was, what else? I said, "Oh, she's doing, singing her a song in Spanish." And then next thing you know, the marachis are coming. My niece my husband's side now. My niece, she sings in the mariachi. There's it's like 30 of them. So they broke it down just for 12 because we were in a small hall yesterday. And there we go. And oh, I'm blocking him. I'm sorry, people. My little boy. No, let's see. Gator is my real middle name. So I go by Gator among my people. I'm Bear. Bear. I had my first killing, and it was a big bear, and I did it by bow. I was 6 years old when I did my first. And they told me that was my spirit name. They say I would face it, come to face with it. And I did. And I love my name. I've had it. My email now, when I give people my email, it's like Miss Pretty Eyes 143. That is my nickname for my husband since we were in junior high together. And he's called me that, Pretty Eyes. And then 143 means I love you. So I did have Elder Medicine Bear Claw email, but I couldn't retrace it back. And I was very sad by that because I found it, and when I was going and it wouldn't connect to me at all. So I said I wasn't going to go building another one and start just, that one's good. Say Bob, welcome. Many blessings. Thank you for coming. Okay. Now, I had spoke about how my husband and I were sick and we're getting better, just our throats. Then I spoke about children that I sponsors, how the community was a little upset with me because they don't see them learning off me from here, and that I said that's on them. Also, we spoke about the clan. Now, I would like to know, have you ever come close to a Klantongkai, a Satanga, a hairy man? Really? You sure they're not trying to connect with you, John? Sometimes visions that you get or dreams, they can try to communicate. Some clans do. Some Saptangas will come out in Yisqua. They'll come, if they're in your area, they will try to communicate to let you know they're in your area. And they can say this is their area with you. Because they do come close to your homes, and even if it's in the country, here's a city, so the outskirts. I do. I communicate with mine, and I know I got a fourth mark on me now, so I believe I know who wants me to understand, because I always talk to them in my language and sign all the time, so they know. But it's a beautiful image when you are actually, say you're outside in your backyard and you're in front of your fire pit, and then you get like a smell, and then you'll hear a little like chatter. Now, that's not chattering. That's how the it and Winslow sound. But I'm saying, well, that pizza was good. You will hear them speak like mumbo jumbo, and they're communicating with you if you're out there and you're just enjoying yourself, either having a cup of coffee or having a beer or having soda pop. Many times they can be close to you and trying to talk to your mind and tell you, we're here in your area, we're surround your area, do not be a harm, don't be afraid. So all you do is just relax and just watch them. Sometimes you can see them when they're cloaked, you can see them as they're walking by. It's just like if you've seen a ghost, the outlining of the little lights, that's them. Mm. The marks I have marking, they start off as they're like, well, I have them on my legs because that's what they usually do. They put them on and mark you on your legs. If you've been with the clan for so long and they can feel your energy and feel you constantly, and they're able to have that communication with you mentally and physically, they do mark you. It starts off with a red, some will be like a red heart, some will be like a red dot, and it's usually about maybe about a quarter. It's really, really, it's like a strawberry, almost strawberry color. And then after a year, it gets a little bigger, and then it stops, and then it'll tell you um, what? Uh, oh, okay. My husband's medicine is ready. I showed everyone before. I'm not gonna pull my pants. No, I can't reach it. But they do, and you actually, if you've been around their clan long enough, you do. You'll get one. Some way. You always got questions for me all the time. You ask these questions to other channels too? I know you do. I've seen you answer or ask questions that I know. Does Bigfoot, when running on all fours, make horse? No. No. It just seems so real. And it probably was real, John. Like I said, they will communicate with your mind. And sometimes people say it was a dream. It could be a vision that they're trying to connect. And it's a wonderful feeling too. And it's not where to get so scared. You just die. Wow. I have some confusion with the difference between a dog man and a werewolf. They say it's the leg shape. Um, the dog man is more like human legs. Um, we don't hear much about the werewolf, but I know they say in different states but I believe that they're the same thing. Okay. Did I miss? Okay. Got that a few times early morning when getting ready for work. Here through the windows loud whistle. Don't whistle back. Please do not whistle back. No. I tell even the channels, don't whistle. Whistle by this way. Put your hands together and blow for a whistle like that. Yes, but doing it by I ask many not to because you're welcoming the entities, the cryptid that's not good. But people do it anyway, and they wanna they will come. My protection bags, they do protect you. But if you're more welcoming them by keep whistling, you're telling them it's okay for them to come. They'll come in your house. The shadows will be all over if you keep whistling. And if you do the smudging and all that for them to leave, you have to do a heavy prayer, and it's a constant. And then you have to put the ingredients that I gave you to put on the outside of your house and your window sills, especially your children, because they will cloud their minds the most. The dog man, usually what they'll do is they come out before the satangas do. And satangas and the dog man are together. He'll be up like 50 yards or 100 yards away as the satanga is scoping. The dog man is listening and trying to communicate with him, let him know who's around the area. I have with the satanga and the dog man and a wingalo. So I do know. The howling it could be amongst things because giving birth or they're having a connection. I'll say it that way, a connection. We say nistrayishta. They just don't mark everyone though. That's wrong way. These are a mark where on your body, and they sit there and they'll tell you you are being marked by one of us, and it comes into an agreement with their clan. If you want to send me a picture on my messenger, and I can tell you yes or no. Because they don't just give a marking. It has to be it's. People say what they say. People say what I saw seems like a werewolf, only it didn't act like one. It had too much supernatural things with it and was intelligent like a person. Okay. I can't say a werewolf because we haven't seen one here or even in Canada, and now we have seen a shapeshifter turn into a wolf. but not a werewolf. More like a dog man. But they have powers just as well as a Satango or any other cryptid. I think I'll talk. Let me take notes. That way, when I go on the at 2:30 for the Zoom meeting, I can speak of that. Werewolf. Because out of my 58 years, I've never came across a werewolf or heard in any of our clans in our tribal nation. I was 5, just thought it was another grown. I believe it was an older dog mother. To me, it sounds like. That I know of, no. More likely, it does sound like they wanted attention that you be aware of something. Okay. Do you know, Randy, what it was that howl? Yes, John, they are letting you know, like I said. I know you are talking to CP, but I'm answering. But for a dog man, it will. If they smell that you're more close to off different breeds, like the dogs, or yeah, shepherds, or for the sheep and all that, too, the same thing. They'll pick that up, and they'll know that you're more towards the dog or dog woman to communicate. And that is one where if you do that, if they're trying to communicate with you, then they're wondering how can they communicate with you. And if you're sitting outside or inside, they will try contact. If they're more around your area, they will. That's because they're very dominant of the areas. Yes, that's why I say it has to be dog. Okay. So it's it's good that you have our Father, the Creator, who is Jesus Christ. He's always going to protect you, but also too, it's like I say, I do not put our Father down. Yes, he does much prayers and everything, and I believe that. But if his children remember, it doesn't matter what kind of creature, it's still his children. And he will, as try to communicate with them and say, don't harm, don't bring no ugliness out. If you hear them whistle, that's giving them a location where he's at. That could be towards the Satanga, the Bigfoots, or another dogman. Using a blow whistle, I would not recommend it. No. If you want to whistle, please learn how to put your hands together. I can't. My hands are really moist. And you blow till you make like a like that almost sound. But it's a whistle that comes through your hands. It takes studies to keep studying how to do it, and once you get it down, then you can. How would we know if Bigfoot is not shaped? Many people were saying and asking the same thing. Can a Bigfoot be a shapeshifter? To my knowledge, that I've been and investigating and also listening to my other relatives that investigate, we have not come across one. That I will say. And now we have a council that's 104, and he's still mind wise and speak. He says he has never seen a Satanga Ustra come to a different person or animal. Believe me, we speak of this many, many times. Like I have said, Bigfoot's in Dunga. To me, the city is 10 miles up. I'm on the outside. I'm in farm area. I have the dairy and the cattle over here. I have my cornfield behind me. We have a storage place. And then we got Jehovah Witness over here in the corner. And we have one rancher. We have the canal. We have the phone or electricity line going straight up to Sonora. And then if you go down about a mile, it's 2 miles, then we have trees that are walnuts and almonds on there across the street. And that is like almost, I'll say maybe 5 acres of it. So they run through there because there's the phone lines and the electricity lines. Mm. Those who also watches certain channels in TV on the series for sounds, sometimes you got to be careful knowing which is what. So that way you're getting the proper information, just like any other channel too. I mean, if that person have experience and stuff, it's always good to learn off them too. But you have to listen, just find out if that is a natural call. Because you got to remember, a computer can make any kind of noise. So all I say is listen really good. Why don't people understand? Hold on 1 second, please. Yes?
Can you bring your guys' next garbage cans?
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Hold on 1 second, please. Okay, thank you. I apologize. That's wonderful, Randy. If you're able to capture them and understand them, um, they will actually help you in many different ways. Don't understand why. Oh, goodness sakes. Okay. Goodness, let me catch up with you guys. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, Robin, thank you for coming. I'm sorry I didn't talk much with you. Thank you, John, for coming. Thank you. Hold up. There they go fighting again. Poor babies. Take care, Robin. I'll hear from you soon. Take my mysteries. I have to get back to work also. Okay, Uncut. I'm sorry. I had a resident that came, wanted to take one of our big garbage cans. So things. Those who had left, I wish you guys a beautiful and blessing day, evening, wherever you guys are. Now, to get back, I know that many of the satangas are being active. Some are saying, wow, how can they continue being up at these more early mornings? Well, the most activity is usually from 11 to 6 a.m. Now, some say they get them activity during the day, which is true. They do come during the day also. They're also saying that they wonder, the people wonder, why do they come so close to their home? Well, it could be that they're being a connection with you, also because that is their walkway. Some could be just traveling to come through and filling the area to make their home base. Some will go back up in the mountains and build their own nesting area, or even in the trees they nest. We've heard wood knocks day and night. Yes, They let them know when it's okay to come and run, roam in their area, come out. And they also knock too to tell to know there's food around here. What's your location? Different sources, you know. The dogmens, they do the same thing, but they're more like of a whistle. I have never seen a big hummingbird. This hummingbird is this big. And you're not letting the. I've never seen that one before. My goodness. Does anybody want to come on and join me on the live here? You're more welcome to if you like. I can put down again if you care to come on and share a story. You can also, those who are new to the channel, I have a Facebook and I also have a chat room. It's under Elder Medicine Bear Claw. Oh, I'm sorry. Randy, do you want to jump in? Anybody want to jump in? It's fine. We can talk about many things. I do know that many people have asked me if I had any connections with different clans that I have, and it's beautiful to able to have a communication with a Satanga. I try my best to give the knowledge and the guidance that I have. So, oh, that sounds like good. I was thinking about making some chocolate chip oatmeal, because I know that my clan, they do like it. And when I feel they're here, I go and leave a plate in my patio, and they come in there, and then they go out. Beautiful, beautiful. I do a lot of zucchini, banana, and carrot bread. When I cook those, I usually share them with my Satanga and other family members. Gator does different types of videos. I always see the sky with clouds around him all the time. That's what I pick up when I see Randy. But we all have to make sure that, our own self is protected and have the guidance around us all. Hi, hi, hi. You can use StreamYard or YouTube. YouTube, I think you have to pay. StreamYard usually gives you 20 hours free, where you get the code when it says invite on StreamYard. StreamYard's free. Press once you set it up, it says invite guests to the studio, and then you press copy. You can put it on Facebook or Messenger, or like I did here. I'll post it again, and then people or a person can hit that where it says StreamYard.com with that, and they'll come on, and then the window will show up on the bottom where I am, and it says to add them to the board, which is right here, where you see me and everybody sees you. So it could be, I can add 2, 3, 5, 10, and then we all will ask questions out in the live and communicate with everybody on the board, so that way if they have questions, you can answer them, or I can answer them, things like that. That's how the StreamYard is. YouTube, I haven't able to invite anybody into YouTube yet, because I think you have to pay for it more. And as it is, I think we're all on some kind of budget. At the banjo, I do a lot of the flutes and the drum. When I go and visit with my clan, or even the clan up in Sonora over here, which is about an hour away from me, I play the flute for them, or I'll play it from my phone and I'll sing to them. Ah, beautiful, Randy, beautiful. Yes. Mother Earth has allowed us and given many visions to see what is beautiful in her. The same things with the stones. Some of us can find the clear crystal stones or the amethyst or and other stones. I do gather with my stones and I make jewelries out of them. I do an amethyst, I do a raw crystal stone, or a terminal stone to keep grounded and positive, to keep all evil out of the way, all bad energy. I also make those too, besides my earrings and the chest plate and the choker. I did have someone that wanted to purchase the choker with the heart. Excuse me. But I have put it to the side, and it's not there. Oh, here it is. they wanted it, and then they canceled on me again. So, which is fine, and I understand that. And here's the choker. Something's wrong with it. Oh, my hair. There you go. There. And I had told a person, because we do a lot of tribals. We make these and to make profit off them. Sometimes they go for $4.75, $3.75. I told her, since I had said on my live a couple times that I was going to let it go for 200 instead. And some of my counsel says, no, why do you do that? I said, because many cannot afford. So the person that wanted it, he said he would like to make payments. And then I said, okay, we can do that, but you won't receive it until it's full. And he changed his mind. So I took it out of the package and I put it back in stock. Thank you, CP. I just made a candle holder with fire all on top of the river rock, based on the stand on 4 legs that are fossil on the floor. Wow, that's beautiful. They were going to have a powwow here in Midtown. I wanted to go, but it would be my first. It would be my first flow. Powwows are very for cleansing and or for ceremony. We do a lot for to help bring funds for the community or the children, depending who and what. But I used to help make all the powwows in different states. So there's many things that I make. I was gonna start sewing again to keep me busy at a time, but I didn't go enough to fabric to make certain shirts and dresses. I might start with the dresses for little girls again. I'm not too sure, but I prefer to get my stock that I have with my native jewelry already to be passed over to the people that purchase them, so that way I can make new ones. I will be making more medicine bags. I did dye some, and I'm going to I should be getting some more leather. I asked for elk this time, and the relative of mine in back home in Blackfoot Mountain, they were telling me she thinks she has them. She wasn't sure. She sent me some beads, but not the other ones, and she forgot to send them to me. So now I have to see where I can go get them from. Canada, I can't probably, because the beads that are here, they break too easy, and I like to use buffalo bone when I'm making the chest plate or the choker. And the other little beads, I prefer to support my relatives. So, I know that sometimes it's a little different. But yes, Gator, that is beautiful. A candle holder with the gently fired. Oh, that is beautiful. That you should show some of your stuff, and that sounds beautiful. Thank you, Marcy. Okay, everyone. I think I'm going to come to a close here. I might go live this evening for a short time, or I might just do a video. I will go live tomorrow, probably in the evening, I believe, because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I know I have a conference, Zoom meeting at 2:30 today, so maybe so it's I think it's if it's 2:30, they're they're 2 hours ahead. So I'll find out, and then I'll probably go on instead of StreamYard, I'm gonna go on YouTube to make a couple, because Wednesday and Thursday I won't be here. I will also try to post a video. Okay, that's good. I would like to look at that. And oh wow. Wow. Gator stones. Do you know, Randy, that the clouds speak to us? Mm. You got good skills. Very good. All right, everyone. Let me say a prayer before I close out. I do want to thank everyone coming to my community here. If many of you have any questions or anything, you're more welcome to ask away for questions. And this is my email. And this is my Facebook. I also have a chat room too, as Elder Medicine Bear Claw. Okay. Therefore, allow me to say a short prayer to you guys. And all right, you guys ready for the prayer? Okay. Esta kwenye nakaye elhua nenakayen mahayen kihayotosoy. Esto koe nenedar kuata imedekaye estoy. Aita mio kumpoen dedakatai seste. Hayenem bekoe akanina ite. Ekoe nayente aikoe iskoe hai ente haiko maichte. Akanina nai. e toa e se tohe sto konia ne tauika. Ina koa we steaming toa na hae te ayo. Ne koa te e uanisti aso hoiste e to koa nanda hae te kona ne tahe toa e stoi kumpai ina yoste ai. Ne koa nana te stoi o koa te hayon koa hai oista. Amen. I pray to the Creator to give us love and peace and to help those who are sadness and have anxiety in our hearts. I ask the Creator, our Father, Creator, Mother Earth, as we walk to continue to protect us, but to do no allow no evil to come towards us in our face to cover us at all. We need those who are positive around us. I ask the Creator to please teach us to love each other more than it is necessary. I ask the Creator to bless those who are hurting, to continue to heal them. And then I said, thank you and amen. Thank you, everyone, for coming on. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Many blessings. Bye-bye.